Friends, welcome to my workplace at Ranaghat, West Bengal, India. Let us observe this surgery. The surgery is being done with Appasamy's Galaxy Pro Orbit Phacoemulsification. This is the main incision with a 2.8 millimeter steel keratome. The antechamber is filled up with 2% hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose, and HPMC is applied over the corneal epithelium for better visibility. This is a side port on the left side of the main incision, about 3 clock hours away. Now, Capsulorhexis is being done with the help of a uterata forceps. Most of the time, I don't use trypan blue dye. I can see quite well under the microscope, and unless it is a white cataract, unless there is some corneal pathology, use of trypan blue dye is not required. Hydrodissection is done, and now the nucleus is tapped and the nucleus is rotated. The microscope is OMS 800 from Topcon. The Phaco machine, as I said, is Appasamy's Galaxy Pro Orbit Phaco machine, and this is probably my 4th or 5th surgery with this machine. The tip is exposed to certain amount, and my plan is to do direct chop. At this time, I am using 450 vacuum and 45 ml per minute flow rate, and the ultrasound is set at 70% in the occupulse mode, that means occlusion pulse mode, where when the tip is occluded, the machine goes to pulse mode. If the tip is not occluded, it is in the continuous mode. The ultrasonic delivery is continuous, and this is a very nice mode in this machine, and it gives very good followability of the pieces. The nucleus has been divided into fragments by this time, and this fragment is being emulsified. Then the other fragment, as soon as the tip is occluded, it goes to pulse mode. This is a totally unedited real speed recording. The surgery was completed in 6.5 minutes. The antechamber stability is very good. I didn't notice surge at any point of time, and the vacuum used is 450 millimeter of mercury. This is the last piece. At this time, I have reduced the vacuum to 300 and flow rate to 30, and this is the Epinucleus, which I kept it intentionally to protect the posterior capsule. The nucleus is managed, and now the antechamber is partially filled up with 2% HPMC, not fully. And now I use the Simcoe cannula to remove the cortex. The subincisional cortex is removed going through the side port. Only one side port has been made. It is 90 degrees away from the main wound, and the astigmatism produced by the main wound is neutralized to some extent by the side port if it is 90 degrees away. And now implantation of a single piece monofocal intraocular lens is being done. The antechamber is maintained by the irrigating probe and no visco is used. This is known as hydroimplantation. So, there is no visco in the anterior chamber, and the cleaning time of visco is saved. The side port is closed by hydrating corneal stroma. A final lavage of the anterior chamber is done. And the antechamber is nicely formed and the case is concluded. So, the machine worked very well in my hands. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope this video will help you in developing your surgical skills. Be a great surgeon and serve your patients with love, respect, compassion, and great surgical competence.